There's still some NBA royalty in their name, that's for sure. And that's one reason why, right there.
Right out there.
Steph Curry.
Rodney Mott, Ben Taylor, and Lauren Holt Camp will blow the whistles tonight.
James Wiseman can fool you. He can go drop coverage, but then get all the way out there because of his length and really contest that well.
So Wiseman, little.
Killian Hayes from the sideline sends it, doesn't score it. Plumlee with the rebound. Josh Jackson with penetration. Sideline gun goes for Jeremy Grant.
And a bunch of rings as a player,
Yes,
and
sir.
a bunch of rings as a coach.
Very well respected, as you can imagine, and well liked.
Just to see Plumlee on the floor, we saw and talked about how different things were for the Pistons when he left via the foul route against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, man. Night and day. Steve Kerr said he knew his slump wasn't going to last much longer. Josh Jackson, nice, leaning Glasser. He has pulled the Pistons to within 3. Drive by Wiggins in a deuce. Blake with a 3, and it's through. For a while, he couldn't miss in the Cleveland Cavalier game.
I don't expect him to struggle much longer.
Josh Jackson to the rack. He hits it. Count that baby, and the foul. Josh has 7. Pistons lead him by 1, but not for long. Oubre Jr. with the drive and deuce. It's 14-13 Golden State. Pistons to Bay in the corner, and he got it to go. That's a triple for Bay. Pistons by 2. Steph Curry turns, fires, fills it.
Because he moved so well to get in position as he did just a moment ago. Caught it, shot it, almost in one motion.
Nice drive by Derrick Rose, but he got it blocked. It's a goaltend, however, on Oubre. Pass goes inside to Pascal, tries to power it up and does. Bay's open. That will turn out to be a bad decision for years to come, I'm afraid. Derrick Rose turns that corner. Ball batted away, but Seku's there. He has 8. Steph Curry, almost automatic from way downtown.
That's range for him. That's well within his range.
Sekou with the shot clock running out, misses, but there's Isaiah Stewart doing the dirty work for a score inside as time runs out here in the first. The Pistons keep it. Clock is still running, though. It's at 5. Delon Wright from the sideline sends it and scores it. Blake Griffin gets it back after it was poked away by Wanamaker. It rattled, but it went. Bay, he has 11.
In 6 minutes of action. Tell me he isn't finding his groove.
Drive and a scoop. Delon Wright with a nice crossover. Gets deep in the lane, finds Blake for the corner gun. It goes. A triple for Blake Griffin. Pistons 40 now, and the Warriors 28. 8 and 10 till halftime. Driving is Wiggins. Got it swatted away, but it's scooped up and scored by Damian Lee.
If you don't have your motor revved, then you're going to have a really tough time out there.
Already 4 rebounds in 8 minutes.
Exactly.
Man, Wiseman showing again what a good shooter he is. That ends up in a Jeremy Grant shot that won't fall. Driving and dunking is Andrew Wiggins. He's been a little bit frustrated. He took out his frustrations on that drive.
Can you believe that? They beat the Lakers, beat them soundly on opening night, and then just get pulverized by Dallas a few days later. Down 50 at halftime.
Plumlee gives it back to Blake. He passes on the shot, trying to find a good shot, and does for Jeremy Grant. That was unselfish heads-up play by Blake Griffin. 91.2 career. Think about that. Driving is Josh Jackson, got to the cup and laid it up and laid it in.
That's the way to play. That's the right way.
Juan Toscano-Anderson with a show and go move. Sets up Wiggins for a corner three that's through. Minute and 45 to play in the half. Pascal, double pump jam.
Get out the way.
Yeah.
6'7", 254, all of it.
I thought the rim was coming down. Could be. Certainly hope so.
Oh,
Oubre Jr. with a drive and a punishing southpaw slam. Jackson to forecourt.
with no Blake out there, what you missed tonight is his presence, his ability to draw multiple defenders, and his facilitating. You don't miss that part of it, but I expect the Pistons to move the ball and play together as a team, much the way they did in Atlanta, George.
The base shot's going to be short. Oubre Jr. races to forecourt. Still has it, a collision in the lane. Steph Curry against Killian Hayes. Steph gets it back on the other wing and buries it.
Money. I thought he was the greatest shooter in basketball history, and I said, well, I've been thinking that for like 5 years now.
Well, there's some other guys, if there was a shooting contest, for instance, gives them a lot of the same things that Draymond gives them when he's able to play.
So he
That's
has
a high compliment.
Deep understanding of the game.
Woo! Nice drive and dunk there by Jeremy Grant.
Speaking of
wow.
Scores, shooters.
And champions.
Yeah, oh my God, 10 championship rings with the Boston Celtics. Second most all time.
Steph Curry. This is a screen from Kevon Looney.
Good show by Plumlee.
Wiseman. Oubre gets down near the basket. Uses that 6-6 and scores. Mason Plumlee's pass. Tapped away and saved by the Golden State Warriors. They're making a strong run now. To the basket, Juan Toscano-Anderson. Guy who can play three positions pretty darn well. Jeremy Grant with the drive, flips it up, fills it up. The Pistons need more of that.
Nice job by the rookie.
Heads up play too. DeLon Wright now against Oubre Jr. Screen from Jeremy Grant. DeLon Wright to the basket, lays it up, plays it in.
Catch down low to free himself. He could have maybe kept his dribble, taken one more move towards the basket and powered it up and come away with something better.
He has scored 16 and he has 7 boards.
You absolutely read my mind. I was thinking to myself, this thing is starting to look a lot better for Jeremy Grant.
Pascal the other way. Curry goes to Oubre Jr. and Derek picks his pocket. 2-on-1 with Jeremy Grant. Gets to the basket, lays it up, lays it in. Count that baby, and a foul. Golden State with the lead. Pistons with the ball. DeLon Wright on the perimeter. Nice screen from Stewart. Speed guns, and it goes.
Boy, Steve. And you hope that he's able to finish it off with a win.
He has 12 points in the third. The Pistons are back within 1. Steph Curry.
Goodness.
When he let it fly, you almost knew it was down. DeLon Wright goes back inside to Stewart. Dribble handoff to Jeremy Grant. Grant with a drive. Hooks on the run. Off the high glass. And he hit it. Curry driving. Pistons break up the Curry drive. Svi handles to Derrick Rose. Gets it back. Fires. Fills it up. Don't look now, but the Pistons have a 1-point lead. Pascal down deep and scores. Derrick Rose into the paint, and the turnaround. Glasser goes for Derrick Rose. Good to see Derrick drain one. 81-78 Golden State. Derrick Rose runs it up off the high glass and hits it. Isaiah Stewart and Sekou Doumbouya on the court. Sekou from the corner, got it from Derrick Rose, and triples!
He's got lots of options. He can get there and finish himself, but he'll be able to set his teammates up, and beautifully done right there to Sekou Doumbouya.
Wiggins counters with a hoop. Pascal with a basketball. Wanamaker with the drive and the finish, and he has drawn a foul. Derrick Rose gets to the wing, sends it, and scores it. Derrick Rose sees some daylight, reverses, he hits it. Warriors go inside, and Wiggins can't convert. Chases the rebound down. Working against Sekou. Steps back and fires and fills it up. Warriors get a drive and deuce from Wanamaker. Andrew Wiggins, screen from Wiseman. Wiggins fires. In and out and back in again. Drives against Toscano Anderson in front for Plumlee, got it blocked. Wiseman on the drive and the dunk.
And then standing straight up and not fouling.
See how he stayed down there. The discipline, the growth in game for James Wiseman.
Wiggins hitting a three.
He's on fire.
Will be short, as it should, because the Pistons bogging down offensively right now. That certainly helps from Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Grant with the drive and the dunk.
Yeah, let him keep going. They built a lead without Steph. Andrew Wiggins is rolling.
Wiggins a three. Got another one. Andrew Wiggins, have yourself a night.
Let him eat.
You mentioned he was a former #1 draft pick taken by the Cleveland Cavaliers and then traded to Minnesota as part of that Kevin Love deal.
He has scored 25. Josh Jackson to the drive, and he gets a deuce. And the Pistons needed it. James Wiseman hands it to Steph Curry. Curry gives it up, gets it back. Sideline three is through. Josh Jackson with the rebound. Josh Jackson with the drive and the scoop and the score. Count that baby in a foul.
We know what happened in Cleveland. They fell to pieces after LeBron left. And then back in '64, the Warriors again, they lost Wilt Chamberlain.
Derrick Rose working against Wiggins. Weaves his way to the elbow. Pump fake. A dish deep. Stewart converts. And the Pistons strike again. Steph Curry playing with 5 fouls. Draws a double team. Firing from outside and knocking it down. Steph Curry will dribble that time down. Lee's shot. Dances and drops. Damian Lee. It's 116 to 103. Jeremy Grant stops and fires, and he fills it up. Triple for Jeremy gives him 27.